Hello everyone. So first of all, my name is Abdul Rauf, and in this video we'll talk about scalability. So basically, this will be our last video about web delivered Python playlist. So in the previous video, we talk about first HTML, CSS, then we go to the Python programming language, and then we talk about some framework like Glass, Fast API, didn't go. Then we also talk about the UI or user interfaces. Now finally we are came to the scalability or how can we scale our website or how other like Facebook or Google scale their website when the user get large. So I already say scalability is how can we manage to create our website more interact with other users or clients with our servers like that. Okay, so basically when Facebook or Google got many other users a day each day more and more, so they decide to create scale their website. For example, they scale the servers or they scale the databases so they can handle multiple or thousands of users at a single time. So basically, if we want to create our own server, so basically a server is like a computer or machine, a fast machine. They take a client's request, for example, client the user's request, and then send back the response or some information the user wants or the client wants. Basically, a single request a server can easily take. But what happen if we get like thousands of requests at a single time? Then the server got some problems. Then we want to scale our server. Basically there are benchmarking like how a server perform, like if we got the response very slow, the server is very slow, and if we got the response very fast, the server is very fast. So these are the benchmarking, like quantity and the quality. Basically we can scale our website, we scale our servers with vertical scaling, like if we are like a small server, we can make it a very large, so it can get more capacity of client's request, and then it will also forward the responses to them. Okay, and another type is horizontal scaling. In horizontal scaling we will like if we have like a single server, we can add another server like multiple servers, and then we can load the balance. For example, half request there and half request there. So yeah, that's the simple trick about loading the balance, but there are other techniques to load the balance too, like we can do the random choice, like we can create some we can get some users, and they will get the server like this server, and the other user get server like this. Then other techniques too, like the round robin or fewest connection. Okay, so there is another one too, like sessions overload balancing. For example, we can create sessions on the servers, and then we can also create session on the client side sessions. So that the clients also have the session. For example, each server has session. For example, some minutes or like that time that will give the request, and then it will, for example, off or take some rest like that. And then the client also have, for example, some sessions. Each session, like the region we see some sessions. For example, each user have a specific sessions. Okay, their same goes here. And then we have the session in the database too. For example, when some database gives some information or like that. Okay, so these are the sessions, some sticky types. Okay, so now let's see how can we auto scale our servers and databases. So basically when we have multiple servers, this is very good, this is an advantage for us. Why? Because when some server goes down, for example, one server goes down, we still have three servers that can give the get the responses and give the get the requests and give the responses. Okay, so yeah, that's good. But what if the user only have the information of his information on that server that was down, then that become a problem. Then we can use scaling database. Like for example, we can also scale the databases. Like if we only have the one database, then two servers are connected to each. If one server goes unconnected, then we still have the other server that is connected to the same databases. But then we still got another problem, like what if the database have not enough memory and we want to add another database? Now we are connected to both databases, so that databases, yeah, we have to. That's how the scaling of databases work too. Okay, like we add the more servers, like hey, we are doing more databases too. Okay, so now let's see how can we replicate our information like the data of the user in the databases. So basically there are two types of the one is the single primary replication, when we replicate the databases from one database where we write and read and then update other databases based on that too. That is known as the single primary replication. And the multi primary replication is run continuously other databases also read and write and then update based on that. So it goes like this. First, in single prime replication, you can see only one database is reading and writing, and the other database are updating and only reading. Okay, and but in the multi-prime replication, we see the all the other databases also reading and writing, getting information too, and they're updating simultaneously on the other databases. Oh, okay, so yeah, that works like it, and this is the two types of replication. And why we replicate the database on the other application. For example, when the user gets some data, for example, when the server server goes down, or there's some information of the user was removed or deleted, then we should have a backup of that user. For example, if the Instagram user have like his accounts information like the posts and the other stuff, and if their account deleted, then how can we manage those again? For example, for the user's data, that's why we duplicate the data. That's why we have the backup of the data so that we can use it if we get lost the data. Okay, so that's why we use the database replication. So the last topic is like what is catching. Catching is some extra information that the only their server is getting now. It is not storing it on the databases. Then we can use that catching information on another server too. Okay. So for that the reason we also have the catch framework, that we can use that catch framework for catching. I did talk about that, but you can discover more about that. Okay. So yeah, that was all. Thank you for watching, and this entire playlist was a simple introduction how can we program in Python. Okay, we can add some more JavaScript here too. So yeah, that's be very helpful for you to can explore more and try it. Thank you for watching, and bye.